New York, and Steven Matz takes the mound tonight, John. And look, we know that Jacob deGrom is their ace, but injuries to Noah Syndergaard, who's out for the year, and then Marcus Stroman, unexpected with a calf injury. All of a sudden, Steven Matz is the guy now as the number 2 starter.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him, as there is on the Mets staff year in and year out, because injuries has taken its toll. But Steven Matz has been really good at home of late, and he's going to need to continue that trend because the Mets are going to be in the thick of an incredible, tough division. And their starting pitchers, which have been so talented and so good, has given their offense an ability to make a deep run if they stay healthy. And so the Mets are going to need Steven Matz because we all know Jacob deGrom is must-win day every time he takes them out.
And, of course, Matz was very good his first start of the year. Meanwhile, pitching for the Red Sox, we kind of knew coming into the season that was going to be their biggest bugaboo, and that has lived up to the hype, other than Nathan Eovaldi in the starting rotation. So that means, John, they're going to have to win by hitting. Good for them. They still have plenty of hitting.
Well, absolutely. Their offense, and it's got balance, it's got power, and last year led just about in everything. And, you know, J.D. Martinez re-signed, but they lost Mookie Betts. There's the numbers they did in 2019, and they're off to a good start offensively in 2020. But you're right. Without Mookie Betts, they're going to have to find ways to score runs to win games based on their pitching or lack of it in the starting rotation. J.D. Martinez is still one of the best hitters in the game. Look for the Red Sox to find ways to score multiple runs in innings to stay afloat and try to be competitive this year.
I want to remind you, you can pick the winners of 6 MLB games on the Fox Bet Super 6 app, and you can win $10,000. It's super easy and free to play. Davis in left with Nimmo and Conforto in right field. And then on the infield, McNeil's been the everyday third baseman this year. Rosario at short. Brian Dozier. Mets fans saying, who? Wait, what? Well, he just got here, is of course in their talent pool, and the Mets made some moves today we'll get to in a moment. As Kevin...
First half start he had for the Twins. He's not going to overpower you with velocity. He's going to move the ball in and out. He's going to have cutters and try to work the inside part of the plate against right-handers. So he's a rhythm pitcher trying to mess up the rhythm of the hitters. But when his location suffers, then he's going to suffer, and they'll be able to square up some pitches.
Who's Perez facing tonight? Why don't we take a look at the Mets lineup? Ahmed Rosario leads it off. Alonso hitting second tonight with McNeil behind him. J.D. Davis, a revelation last year for New York. Cespedes back this year. That's a good news. He's shown some power in the early going, trying to get that stroke back. And again, Brian Dozier, the new Met, he was in the player pool. Eduardo Nunez went to the injured list today. So Dozier not only called up to the roster, but he's in there because he's got a good history against Perez.